So let's say you're dating a woman who also gets her hair cut. Is it okay for a woman just to pop up to the barbershop just to hang out? Or does that mean that she's popping up for a certain reason? What do y'all think?
I think it's okay, because there's always going to be women in the shop. I hate to tell y'all this, but half these men out here ain't doing their jobs, so it's women bringing their sons every day, which to me is sad.
I'm not talking about that.
But I'm saying there's women in the shop.
Just popping up. Not getting a haircut. Now, there are two, that's why I said it's a two-part question.
Who goes to the barbershop and not get a haircut?
Now, that's what I said.
What up? Welcome back to another episode, Five Kings Podcast. We got my Kings. I'm your host, Mark Chill, Westside, Flint, Michigan. And then to my left, we got
Saron, the barber businessman, Detroit City. We in a barber shop today, y'all, just so y'all know. I don't normally stand this close to my man, but it's business.
Facts.
Always business, never personal.
And then to my right,
you got Trell. You heard right here from South Memphis, Tennessee. Just represent the South right now, you know.
You know, it's your boy, the one and only AB, your fitness guru, you know what I'm saying? I got all the answers for all your mind, health, and body questions, you know, straight out of Northside, Sugar Hill, 4th Ave. Holla at me.
That sounded sexy. So I'm JB if he's AB, and that's how we rock.
Right on.
I'm gonna cut in right here because we in the barber shop today. I know Chill usually gets to introduce everything. He's executive producer. I get it. But today we in the barber shop.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna slice him up. We're gonna have some barbershop talk. Me and Chill been doing this for years.
Yeah.
I've been cutting up Chill. How many years it's been?
At least, what, 3?
At least three.
At least 3.
At least 3. So this is nothing new. I got the tool kit over here. When y'all see the bag come out, y'all know it's going down.
Hey man, where you located at, man? Just in case, you know, somebody out there looking for a cut, man. Where you located at, man?
I'm tripping. The Gallery Hair Experience, 1945 West Dunlap Avenue. Right there on C Street. They named the street after me. I don't know how that happened, but it happened. And just in case you didn't hear me, I'm gonna show you right here, the gallery. You know what it is, the Gallery Hair Experience.
All young kings out there that needs a good cut, go holler at my boy, man. He'll plug you up.
You will see firsthand here today. My man's skills, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
This is the first inside the house.
This is a first. But it's a first for us, but it's not a first because in this industry, I've always ended up, I service people, so I've always ended up in awkward positions. A lot of my ball players and stuff, the Cardinals that I used to cut, we'll do them at the hotel. And they were all on the 14th floor of the hotel, the Westin downtown. But a lot of time I had to cut them in the bathroom in the lobby because they're not allowed to have people up to their floor.
Yeah, I guess upstairs, yeah.
So remember that. When you're in the service industry, you got to go where the people is at. You got to do what they need. You know, it's about humbling yourself, being humble.
Yeah, see, I also know what you mean when you say that, man, because, you know, I'm out there, you know, getting people's bodies right. You know, also the athletes and, you know, the general population, but just like you were saying, man, you know, I'm always in different gyms, different locations. You know, I might be in my man Chill's garage, you know, training him. I might be in, you know, my boy Rob. I might be in his man cave, giving him a stretch session just because, you know what I'm saying, that's the best place where we could get it. You can't always be at the main facility where he at, so I know what you mean about expanding your horizons of, you know, being mobile and shit, man. If you skilled enough, you can do it anywhere.
Period. It might not be the most comfortable. You know, this chair ain't my barber chair. It ain't what I like, but it'll work. The lighting ain't what I like, but it'll work.
It's a tutorial.
Excuse me?
It's a tutorial for the day.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But no, it's not gonna be a total tutorial because we're gonna get into some barbershop talk, just like we do in the barbershop.
Okay.
And I started off. One of the things that I've heard in the past, like one of my female friends told me, when she was back in DC, a guy who was kind of prominent in the neighborhood, he took her to the barbershop with him. And she said when he took her to the barbershop, that's when she knew she made it. Because what she heard her entire life was that if a man takes you to the barbershop, that means you're in. What do you fellas think about that? If you take a woman to the barbershop, does that mean she's in?
Yeah, I definitely agree that she's in there as a winner, you know, definitely a keeper, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you taking her to the barbershop, because the barbershop, that's where the guy, that's where the fellas go to, you know what I'm saying? And you really don't see too many girls or I take that back. There's women that in the barbershop, but they in there, you know, they might be getting a fade or, you know, a little taper or something like that. But man, for you to bring in your girl who ain't getting a cut and you bringing her into the barbershop, well, that's definitely a plus for her, I feel like. And plus for yourself, you know what I'm saying? To me, I think that's also putting yourself out there that if you want to take her to the barbershop, man, you can take her almost anywhere. What do you think?
I kind of disagree. Just because, like, if I'm bringing my woman to the barbershop, I know the hawks or the wolves or whatever the animal is, the lions are out. So they're going to be, you know, scoping. And, you know, if I go to the bathroom, then, hey, baby.
All right, that's a good point. That's a good point. Because that's common conversation in the barbershop, because men have lost their women in the barbershop. And that's the first thing, when nobody's in there, that's the first thing the barbers is going to say. They're going to say, if you loved her, why'd you bring her in here? You know,
your game wasn't tight, though. You wouldn't do what you're supposed to do. You shouldn't be able to lose it.
Under no circumstances you bring your woman to the barbershop. I don't care what y'all niggas talking about. You don't bring your woman to the barbershop. I ain't insecure whatsoever. What happens, right? You bring your woman in the barbershop, right? Okay, every woman got a pass, right? You bring her in your sanctuary, right? She did about 2 barbers and 4 customers done smashed her, right? You know what I'm saying? You gotta think about that. You lost everything. You lost your whole thing. You can't even go back there and be respected. Like that. It's a different type of respect.
But one of the things, like, when would you really?
Never.
I would never be in a position to have my girl with me when I'm going to the barbershop. Like, that's like a very off occurrence thing. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm going to the barbershop, that's like my girl going to get her hair done. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, unless she's like, hey, drop me off. To, you know, then that's the only way that she would be going with me, or I'll be going with her to get her hair done, or for me to get my hair cut, or, you know, for even to be in the same vicinity of the barbershop.
So you're saying there's no situation where you'll be riding with your girl and it's like you got a 10 o'clock appointment with me and she just happened to be next to you?
No.
Where it would be convenient to just pull up without taking her all the way back home?
Absolutely not. Because if I have a 10 o'clock appointment with you, then I know that I got a 10 o'clock appointment to get my hair cut.
I'm going to dispel that. Because listen, but it's different now. Barbershops aren't barbershops. Some people have their own shop where it's literally you walk in, you open their own door, and it's just them.
That's a suite. That's different.
Suite,
We're not talking about that.
Okay.
We're talking about the shop, the gathering spot where it's a million niggas at, and they're in and out all day.
She ain't coming. She ain't coming in.
Leave your girl in the car.
There's no way. I book appointments. So this is just me. So if I have an appointment to get my hair cut, there's no reason for her to be with me. We wouldn't be doing anything else before 10 o'clock.
What if I did a what if?
It's different though.
Give me a what if.
It's different.
What if?
What's the difference?
You got to run errands, you know what I'm saying? You got the 10 o'clock appointment, and instead of her going out doing whatever, she gonna kill this. How long is a haircut? What, 45 an hour?
Yeah.
She gonna chill with you for an hour. So you gotta continue to do your, grocery runs or, brunch or whatever.
That would happen after I got done with my haircut.
It's still, you missing the point. Women go get their hair done. Most women get their hair done every couple weeks or whatever.
Yeah.
Right? We go, some guys go every week. Some guys go every 2 weeks. Some guys go every couple of days. You know what I'm saying? So we go into the barbershop more consistently than where a woman would go and get their stuff done. So it's a difference though, like you said.
Big difference.
He might be going running, you got 1,000 errands to run. You feel what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and squeeze it. I know I got the appointment, whatever situation. Yeah. Do I drop her off and then put us up on our time, then we gotta go do this after the barbershop? Or no, my thing is, she can come to the barbershop, just stay in the car.
Stay in the car.
Just stay in the car.
I see it all the time. I see it all the time.
I'm gonna get my haircut. We'll run these errands when I get back.
I see it all the time.
I've seen niggas that lost their girl in the barbershop. I've seen it. I've seen niggas that lost their respect in the barbershop. The girl walking that motherfucker 2 or 3 barbers done fucked with her, and 2 or 3 customers done fucked with her, right? Shit, you never know. One custo or the goddamn barber might still be, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying like I'm insecure, but you just don't bring what you say, the wolves, you don't bring your woman in with a wolf, eh?
Hey, Trail got a point, because the black community, Phoenix is large, but the black community in Phoenix is small. And I can't speak for every shop, but my shop is largely African American, 99%. So the chances of you seeing somebody that dealt with your woman is very likely.
Listen, so then I got another question then, because I can't even lie. I went out the other day and I saw somebody from my past when I was with somebody from my future. So
You done lost me already.
hopefully the viewers got
Heard
it.
that, but okay.
All I'm saying is this. So let's say all this happens, right? And you know, we'll put all the scenarios out there, and you had to bring her with you. Had to. She in the car or she in the side. Do you let her hold your phone with the locks on it? Or do you give her the lock codes?
To what?
I'm just saying, so what I'm asking is this, for your phone
To the
now.
car? Or you
Phone.
got the phone?
Now you got a phone, and you need to hold it. Let's say your pockets are too small, you can't hold it while you're sitting in the seat. Does your girl get your lock codes in the beginning? Do you give your lock codes when you're in there? Or am I making sense to y'all?
Okay, so you're asking if while your girl's in the car, do you give your girl your phone and the code to your phone while you get your hair cut?
I'll answer that.
I'm saying, if she already
I
had a
believe it's
code.
my turn. You have a code for a reason, for her not to have it. So under no circumstances do you give anybody the code to your phone. No, I ain't gonna say anybody. If I had a daughter or something, but yeah, I would. No, that's
That could
that's
be bad
pointless.
too, because you know, Sally sends you a picture that you wasn't expecting, and your daughter has your code. She's gonna play the game right now, and she sees the full spread of Sally.
I think it depends on. I think it depends on one, where you guys are in a relationship, and two, is there a mutual trust and respect? Because if I have my girl's passcode to her phone, then sure, you got a password. Because if I'm a stand up nigga the way I'm supposed to be, right? Then sure, ain't no problem. But if I'm being, you know,
I will vote for you for Congress. That's a real political correct answer.
I'm gonna go for you at the end.
That's a real political. Man, hell no. Look, I don't cheat. If I'm in a relationship, I'm gonna cheat. I don't cheat whatsoever. But I'm gonna tell you something. I don't give my code out to my phone. You not give my phone. I do not want to know your code. That's your personal business. If I suspect you cheat, we're done. If you suspect me cheat, you should be done. Let's end the discussion whatsoever. You know,
I don't disagree
not
with
cheat.
you.
I don't cheat in a relationship, but I do not give my phone.
Thank you. Somebody let me hang. But I want to touch on that because I feel like everybody might have something to say. I feel like you had something else to add too.
Man,
I got something to add for
I'm
sure.
kind of like Trill on that one, man. You know, there's not gonna be a time where eventually we came to the point where, like, yeah, man, let me get the code to the phone. There you go.
You said there's not gonna be a time?
I'm not saying if we're going through honeymoon phase and I ain't asked for it, and then now we're deep in this relationship at year 4. Now all of a sudden I'm asking for the code to your phone. I'm just not going to do that.
See, I dig that. The reason why I say what I said is because, all right, my dad had a stroke in November. All right. Now, I don't know about y'all, but most people nowadays pay their bills through their phone. Okay? Yeah. Now, if my girl doesn't have the phone, the passcode to my phone, or she doesn't have the password to let's say she doesn't have the shit to the bills, how the fuck are the bills getting paid?
That's a very
Hold up, I'll answer that. If we're sharing bills, she can have the codes to my phone. If it's to that point, if it's to the point of marriage and we're sharing bills, that's the point.
That's the circumstance I'm referring to.
I
ain't talking about I just met you, we in the honeymoon phase, and you know what I'm saying, give me your password because I don't trust you. This is we are establishing a relationship, and you know shit. We trust each other to the point where I'm not looking for something. I'm not going to your phone because I suspect some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's a legitimate reason why I would be having to go into your phone. A legitimate reason why there would be a legitimate reason for you to be going into my phone.
I believe it's my turn.
Of course. Of course.
Situation like that, then yes,
course.
I agree.
Or we talking about regular, everyday, into the relationship.
That's regular, every
That's
day.
not everyday.
I believe it's my turn.
Special situation that you name.
Who said
like
that?
like medical wise.
But no, what I'm saying though is that, okay, my dad had a stroke, but that's what changed my dynamic on that. Is that if something were to happen, you know,
And in case of an emergency.
in case of emergency, anything, you have the fucking keys to the castle. If I'm giving you the keys to my house, if I'm giving you the keys to everything else, then why can I not give you the keys to my, you know what I'm saying?
We're talking about situations that we're not talking about everyday particular situations. We're talking about emergency situations, of course. But on a regular basis, I don't cheat in relationships. But you're not getting no cold. No.
But that's the thing though.
Unless it's emergency.
If you have a stroke, you can't talk. How do your girl get the phone?
I don't know if I'm gonna have a stroke today or
It's
tomorrow.
a hypothetical.
Can I go?
Go ahead.
I got something to say. So I'm gonna put it this way. I ain't got no lock on my phone.
You don't.
Period.
You don't.
No lock on my
Zero.
phone.
You put your lock on the phone.
No lock. And you know why? Let me
In
tell you
case
why.
lose your phone.
Let me
Just
tell
in
you why.
general.
Let me tell you why. I don't give a shit. Now this is Jeff though. I can only speak for me. I'm only in one body at a time, right? So for me, I don't give a shit about codes. And I tell any woman this: if you need to go through my phone, you've already lost. Like you said earlier, that's why I shook up with you, because if you believe I'm cheating or whatever else the hell, and you need to go search for it, you've already lost. Because you're looking for something, because there's a reason you're looking for something. Emergency situations, yeah, that's different. You're right, that's totally different. But don't she got her own phone? Why does she gotta go through my phone to call 911? Like, that's my only question though.
You need to put a lock on your phone.
No, and I'll tell you why I'm not.
Talk to him, Trav.
Let me tell you why I'm not. Let me tell you why I'm not. What personal information do I got on my phone?
You
tell
pay your
me.
bills on your
No.
phone? You have any personal stuff?
No.
You don't got no
Nigga,
stuff coming to your
no.
email? Like,
Fuck,
what?
no,
You don't
no.
got nothing going to that? Like, you don't, how do you pay your bills?
Okay. On a separate computer. Like, I don't know why I'm doing all my shit. Like, this
Nothing connected to your email whatsoever.
it's just Jeff.
You don't get no confirmation number. When you pay for stuff, you get an email if you pay for something online.
Sometimes you do. If you got
Every
your email
time. Nigga,
address,
what you
if
mean?
you got your email address associated with, I get text messages that might tell me what it
Nigga,
is.
you got to put your email in.
But what am I paying? Now that's the thing too. I may be paying for different stuff you paying for.
You're right, but everything comes to
You put your bills
Yo,
on
that's what I'm saying.
I may
You
put
don't
my
come back to
bills
your email
online,
No, everything
but
come back to even if you
You
don't pay
think
on
they
your,
putting my full credit card number on my
you
statement?
got to put an email in on everything you buy.
But
everything you pay for.
If someone looks at a confirmation that I paid my rent, what are they gonna do with that?
Example, I did a quick pay real quick, right, on my phone bill, right?
Okay.
Messed up the debit number, right? I did the quick pay, right?
Oh damn.
Missed the whole quick pay. Messed up one number on my phone number, right? Okay. I put my email in, whatever the situation is and stuff like. Matter of fact, I didn't even put my email as quick pay, right? Put the wrong thing in. I gave away whatever I gave away, right? So you know what I did? I knew I had an account with them. I was just too lazy to go in here and reset my account. After I did, I had to pay the bill again. Right? It was quick pay.
Oh shit. Okay.
I didn't get I actually got the confirmation on it. You feel what I'm saying? So I ain't got no confirmation.
We're not talking about scams today. The bottom line is Jeff is very comfortable with his relationships, and he got his camp in check.
Listen,
That's why he's not worried about having a lock on his phone.
Listen.
He has his camp
I'm
in
gonna tell you,
check.
Jeff, because I can't talk for Trail or no
That's
other
bullshit.
kid. Let me tell you the straight up real shit from me. I don't give a motherfuck, and I'll say it as loud as anyone can hear it on these microphones. I don't give a motherfuck about a cell phone, a code. My life ain't on that. And if I need to live in secrecy, then I ain't living life in my perspective. I don't give a fuck about that. If a girl want to go through my phone, she can go through it. I've gone through a girl phone and got my feelings hurt. But guess what? Now I'm at the point where you need to go through it and you find out some bad shit. You did it to yourself. You did it to yourself. You can look forever, but guess what? I'm comfortable in my skin to know what I'm doing, and I know I'm not fucking up, and I know that if I can't trust you enough to feel like I don't have to go through your phone, then I shouldn't be with you in the first fucking place. And you can't be in my house, you can't be in my presence, you can't get in my car, I'm not taking you on no date eventually. I'm just saying, I can't get to the point where if I don't trust you, bro, I don't trust you at all.
I agree.
That's why I fuck with you.
I love it.
I don't play the phone games though. I don't want your phone call. I don't play the phone games. I'm not. You have your phone locked and not locked your code on it. I just don't play the phone games. And if I got to feel like I got to look through the phone, I'm not fucking with it.
That's why I
I
say
got
the
no
line.
problem getting my girl my phone or anything like that. But as far as knowing her code or knowing mine,
I mean, if you're doing it just to be able to pick up the phone when she's asleep and look through your shit, that's the motherfucking problem.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't play no phone games. I don't play no phone games. And then also, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care what a woman say. I'm not bringing my woman inside the barbershop. I don't care what a woman say. I'm secure. I feel like I'm a secure man, right?
Yeah.
What I'm not going to do is bring her up in there. What happens, right, if you date a girl, right? She got, kids or whatever, kid, right? You bring her in the barbershop, right? What happens if her child father goes there, right? The potential conflict, right? You know what I'm saying? You got to think about bigger stuff. What happens if you go in there and somebody does try to talk to her while y'all coming together? You go to the bathroom, somebody trying to talk to her, they disrespecting you, right?
I've had
Now, they disrespecting you.
Okay.
It's disrespect. Once you come in there together, they know you together, they disrespecting you. There's not nobody trying to knock your girl, right?
Disrespecting me.
We come in here together, it's a disrespect, right?
Absolutely.
It's a potential conflict.
Absolutely.
You feel what I'm saying? It shouldn't. That's why I've never had dated a woman that wanted to go to the barbershop with me. And then I never had women go to the barbershop with me. But you know what they did? I said, stay in the car. Yeah, no issues with it.
See, but I agree with that.
I couldn't agree with Trail more.
I agree with that too.
I done seen people run their gas out, leaving their girl in the car.
Yeah,
like the
fuck
car
that.
is running for an hour
yeah.
while they waiting.
You gonna wait.
It's just what it is. We're gonna avoid the potential conflict.
Drop me off.
Exactly.
Drop me off, go make a run and come
I've
back.
never
I'll
in
be
my
done.
life had to, besides my mama dropped me off when I'm a kid, but as long as I've been going to barbershops, I've never brought a woman in the barbershop with me, except for a suite where I know this dude, but that's the only, but it's a suite. A suite's different.
I've been in suites and it's still,
No,
I can see,
it's two people in the suite, me and the barber.
Now that's different though, right?
That's a suite.
That's different though, right? Because you gotta think about Sharon. In the week times, right?
Yeah.
You run past a mechanic, you run past a promoter, you run past a CEO, you run past just on regular, right? All your customers come from everywhere, right?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's just too much out there. It's like too much random
He's
detail.
an executive to dope dealers, bro.
I mean,
Yeah,
don't get
everybody
your hair cut too,
barbershop.
right? I mean,
Look, you need something, you know who you holler at? A barber.
barber.
You know what I mean?
Also,
Your clientele, some of everything. I need something, Sharon, you know what? You know somebody do something. I bet you say I got a customer.
I guarantee
can I
it.
ask this too?
I guarantee
The barber
whatever you
is,
need.
Tell me if I'm wrong, y'all. Is the barber not the middleman, one, for all these things? And two, it's also a place for us to go as men where we can vent. Because you telling me you're not talking to your barber while you cutting your hair?
Well, it's like a therapist, man.
That's what I'm saying.
A barber is definitely a therapist.
Right.
A barber is definitely a connect.
Yeah.
A barber is definitely like your athlete.
But what you're saying is also one of the big reasons why a lot of men don't like a lot of women in the shop, and why you probably shouldn't bring your women to the shop, because they want to be able to vent, So my guy wants to be able to talk, and a lot of my clientele is high-end businessmen, but he wants to be able to talk about the fact that he cheated on his wife and she's mad at him. He wants to be able to talk about that out loud. And when it's women sitting there, that just hinders the whole conversation. I'm not knocking women in the barbershop, but I'm just saying it kind of is the black man's country club, and it's where they come to get that off their chest.
And the women
Bring my woman
sometimes.
to the barbershop.
Say it again.
Let me
I'm not
just.
bringing my woman to no
Me either.
Sharon,
Yes, sir.
your clients.
Yeah.
You got clients dealing with you ever since you've been starting barber, right?
Yes, sir.
One thing in life, we might change up everything in life. We might change up jobs, houses, everything. We ain't changing up our goddamn barber.
Oh, no.
He's fucking family. or she's family. Whoever the barber is, they fucking family. They don't even know they family. They family. They know everything going on with you. They know you got problems. They know something on your mind. They know everything. And please believe me, the barber might forget when you get out their chair, but as soon as you sit back in your chair, that shit comes right back, right?
That's a fact.
That's true. That's true.
Your barber is your king. You feel
For
what I'm saying?
sure.
So
For sure.
you can't bring your place where your king at. You gotta leave that shit where it's at.
Okay,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying?
That is a fact, and I'm gonna tell you how I know it's a fact. Cause y'all know I just stepped out of the shop to start the barber school.
Yeah.
And when I stepped out of the shop, my haircuts went from what was $40 to $100 a cut. But it was because I'm dedicating 60 hours a week to the school, to raising the next generation of barbers.
Okay.
But I did it in an attempt to make my clientele go away. It wasn't to keep them. It was, I don't have time anymore, so now my haircuts is this price. I wanted to go from 150 clients down to like 10.
Okay.
But that's not what happened.
They paid that.
A lot of them, a large percent. I couldn't tell you what percentage, but a large percentage of my clients, like Chill, stuck with me when the price jumped that much.
Yeah.
But it's what you said. We're not changing barbers. It's not that I can do anything better than the next guy. It's that we've been dealing for years.
It's the trust. It's the trust.
It's bigger than that.
It-
Your family.
Well, it's
You don't know what your family though, but your family.
It's trust because at the end of the
Customer
day,
loyalty, trust.
exactly, it's trust, it's loyalty. I know what I'm going to get when I go to see versus going to anybody else who may charge 40 a cut.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But might not do
you
might not do the straight razor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They might not have appointments where I can get in, you know what I'm saying, when I need to. Or I gotta wait an hour just to sit in the chair because you know he don't know how to set his shit up. I know with C when I'm in that when I say 10, the latest I might have to wait maybe 10, 15.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Here's the thing though. Jump in there.
Professionalism,
It's
customer service.
It's
Y'all heard.
consistency.
Oh yeah, it's definitely the consistency.
What?
There's a lot of barbers out there that got fired just because they're inconsistent.
Say it again.
And just like C was saying earlier, you know, Phoenix is large, but the barbershop of the black community is very small, man. And we be talking, we be trying to find that good barber. And just like you said, that family member, you know what I'm saying, the kin, the therapist, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, even though CEO price went from 40 to 100, I went from going every 2 weeks, now I gotta go to 3 weeks.
That's all that changed.
Yeah.
That's all
I'm
that
not
changed.
losing you, man.
I ain't
There's a
doing
lot
it
of
2 weeks.
inconsistencies out there. There's a lot
I'm going every
of
month.
information out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not losing that, man.
If your woman is pushing to go in the barbershop,
That's a
you
problem.
need to explain these things. If you come over to the barbershop with me, but you need to sit in the car.
I got a question. Keep going.
Friendship lasts longer than relationships most of the time. You gotta think about your barber gonna be eternal, man. That's your barber. I don't care what you go do, man. That's your barber. You know what I mean? You and him ain't gonna never fall out. You know what I'm saying? You might even forgive him if the barber do a bad cut one time and make sure one time if he do a couple times, right? One time you'll forgive him. You know what I mean? He ain't going nowhere. I'm not talking about you, Sharon. I'm just saying just in general, right?
Right, you ain't talking about
I'm
me.
not definitely Sharon is Sharon A+. I'm talking about just different. I'm just saying so barbers in general, right? You know what I mean? Go
Two
ahead.
questions, and I got two parts to this. So you get two chances, and there's people that I cut off. I cut my hair once, and I came back second time, and they didn't treat me right. Customer service, like you said, and I'm like, you know what? I'm never fucking with them again. Look, I got cousins out here that been doing hair since 1993. They know a lot of fucking barbers. But my question now is this: so let's say you're dating a woman who also gets her hair cut. Is it okay for a woman just to pop up to the barbershop just to hang out? Or does that mean that she's popping up for a certain reason? What do y'all think?
I think it's okay because there's always going to be women in the shop. I hate to tell y'all this, but half these men out here ain't doing their job, so it's women bringing their sons every day,
I'm not
which
talking
to
about
me
that.
is sad.
I'm not talking about that.
But I'm saying there's women in the shop.
Just popping up.
You took
Not getting a haircut. Now there are two, that's why I said it's a two-part
Who goes
question.
to the barbershop and not get a
Now
haircut?
that's what I said. So my question to y'all is, my first question is it okay for your woman if she gets her sides cut or something, or she gets the back lined up, you know what I mean, after you got the finger waves or whatever the fuck going on, if she goes to the barbershop, is it okay for your woman to go to your barber or a barbershop in general? That's my first question.
If that's the person that cut her hair, if that's the person who cut her hair to begin with, and she's, okay. But if she's like, hey, let's say she just got her hair cut. Salons cut hair too.
They should.
Most salons.
No, they do.
Cut hair too. So if she's gotten her hair cut by someone at a salon, then I would expect her to go to the same person who cut her hair to begin with. Now, if she's changing her shit up where she's doing the shave back, and she needs somebody that can do the designs in her hair or whatever, then that's a horse of a different color. You know what I'm saying? That's totally different because she's looking for a special feature. In that case, I may be okay with her going with me to the shop. Like, hey, I'm getting my shit cut. We'll get your shit cut right after, and then we both depart. But just going to the shop on her own, fuck no.
Let me say this.
Go ahead.
Under no circumstances, my woman is not coming to my barber shop. That's first the thing, right? My woman is not coming to my barber. You feel what I'm saying?
If you set an appointment and she ain't going and be like, oh, you going at 10, put me down for 10:30, so you don't on the phone with the barber right now. I need that line up.
So you can go to a different barber, a different shop.
But wait. But Troy, here's a question for that. What if she goes to a different shop? There's still wolves there.
Look,
But they is wolves, though.
This is
That's
my
different wolves.
This is my sanctuary. This is me right here.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
If I'm dating a woman and she my girl, my woman, realistically, I trust her to hold it down when I ain't there.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't need her to be disrespected by your barber and see two over.
Because they're getting attacked every day at wherever they at.
Right.
Grocery store.
Right.
But he's saying don't get attacked by my
Not
barber.
my shop. Not seat two now. Not little
Not
John
seat
John
two.
over here. You know what I mean? John John, I be talking to John up here, knowing it's my woman, don't try to make that on my woman. Now the John on seat two.
I feel
You
that.
go find your own.
I feel that.
I don't have no issue
I
with you
respect
going
that.
to barber shop and you gotta go ahead and get removed.
Man, I
Now
ain't
my
trying-
shop,
I'm not trying to walk in the barber shop, man. You walk in and everything you just get crickets all of a sudden.
Thank you.
it's
a
not
problem.
gonna happen.
That's
That's what happened. That's what I'm talking about.
So it's let me go to my part two then.